Hey folks, it's Jim, it's Julie, it's Geeking Out. It's week whatever of February.
It's the second week of February, and it's week 231 of Geeking Out.
Dear God, we've been doing this a long time. No wonder I have such bags under my eyes.
Bags? I see no bags.
You're just not looking hard enough. But let's get to some comic book reviews, shall we? And we're going to start with the Avengers Annual.
Avengers Assemble Annual number 1. This is part of the Marvel Now storyline. And in this, Vision has returned to the Avengers, but is he the same Vision that was disassembled so many years ago?
He looks the same.
He does look the same. So...
Has he got a mustache? That's the sure way to tell if he's evil.
He's got a mustache and some pretty awesome glasses, but that just means that he's sneaky, doesn't it?
I don't know. It could mean that he's evil.
Oh, maybe. Anyways, in this one, when Roxxon comes under attack by their loyal employee, Arthur Dearborn, also known as Suntrion, it falls to the Vision, who's the only Avenger able to make contact with him, to stop him. But is it the Vision who will help Arthur Dearborn, or Arthur Dearborn who will help the Vision?
Neither. They'll just go their separate ways and not help each other at all.
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyways, this story was a good story. It worked as a standalone, and I adore the fact... Can we show one page?
Sure.
I adore...
I'm sure Marvel won't sue.
Marvel, that you gave us one page of here's what you need to know. Oh,
and also Deadpool game. Yay!
Yes, I'm excited about that, but I haven't done my research, so I don't want to talk about it too much yet. But I really enjoyed Avengers Assemble Annual number 1. I was able to pick up without having a lot of knowledge of what's happened in Avengers Assemble.
Which is good.
And it was a fairly good one-shot story that has a solid ending that I really appreciated and enjoyed. So it's a good one. You should pick it up.
Alright, next up we have Son of Merlin number 1. And this book already sold out from a couple retailers, so get it while you still can, because it's only $1.
It's only $1. I love that they do that.
Yep. And it's a great way to get into a new series. But what happens in this particular issue is Simon Ambrose is a brilliant young professor at MIT, but he's kind of out of sync with the rest of the world. He soon, however, discovers that he is the bastard son of the world's greatest magician, Merlin, and now he must embrace a magical heritage and all the dangers it entails.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, so this is a beautiful looking book, to say the least.
I very strongly agree.
The painted artwork in this is absolutely gorgeous, and I actually really enjoyed the story. It's very engaging, and you get some really classic history with Morgana and facing off against Merlin and everything, and Merlin's apprentice and stuff like that. So you don't get to learn a lot about Simon, mind you, but that will be told later. But very interesting characters in here, really beautiful art, and a fun story to go along with it. And it's only $1, so you really have no excuse not to pick this one up. It's a lot of fun. Do check it out.
Sounds good. Next up for me is Fearless Defenders number 1 from Marvel Now's lineup, relaunch, whatever
you want to call it. Yes.
And in this one, Misty Knight, the cybernetic personal and private investigator extraordinaire, is on a mission to stop low-life smugglers from selling priceless artifacts. And she succeeds. Well, sort of. After a messy run-in with the rocket launcher and some other things.
Darn, rocket launchers are always screwing up our adventures.
I would love to know where these criminals find
rocket launchers
so easily.
Tony Stark.
He wants to keep himself in business, I understand. So, she returns the one relic that she was able to save to her museum friend who got her the job.
And then chaos ensues.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Lots and lots of chaos. We get to meet Valkyrie, who is, well, the name says it all.
Yep.
And they embark on a fantastic mission to go see the All-Mother. So, This is a good book. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the strong female characters and the empowerment and all kinds of things about it. I also enjoyed that I didn't feel lost walking into it.
Which is always a good thing.
Yes. Congrats, Marvel.
They actually did a very good job in this one, introducing you to these characters and who they are, and that's always a good thing.
They gave us a little blurb that told us who the character was, what their significance was. It was fantastic. I didn't find that it hurt the story at all. In fact, I liked knowing what the characters' names were.
Always a good thing.
So, as Marvel #1s for Marvel Now go, definitely go pick this one up. Give it a chance. It's full of strong female characters and Asgardian myths. So, go check it out.
Alright. Next up, we have another $1 book. It's Legend of the Shadowclan, #1. And in this one, we get to meet the Hamura family, a family with a dark ancestry that has now, after centuries, caught up with them. Now the family must discover their long-forgotten birthright if they hope to survive the onslaught that is coming for their entire family.
Oh!
So, basically what the family has to do is become ninjas!
That doesn't sound like a terrible thing at all.
I suppose not. But I had one major problem with this book.
What was it?
It was boring. I'm sorry. This book actually put me to sleep. There is so much talking and so little that actually happens in this book. I just could not get into it. The art's okay. I'm not going to say anything bad about the art. The art's pretty nice here.
Mm-hmm.
But the story just lagged, and that's really sad. I'm looking forward to them actually starting to get their skills and stuff like that, because that'll be interesting. But for a first issue, this just really dragged down the whole story concept. And I like the story concept, but it just didn't work here. And it was boring. And when you can't get into characters, it's never a good sign for a book. So I can't highly recommend it, but if you do want to try it, it's only $1, so you're not wasting that much money anyway. Mm-hmm. So if you do want to try it, check it out, but I can't highly recommend it.
Well, a book that I can highly recommend is Star Wars Dark Times.
You only recommend it because it's Star Wars.
No, I recommend it because I didn't read Dark Times. I've only come in on Fire Carrier #1.
Okay.
And I wasn't lost.
That's always a good thing.
So, if you haven't read Dark Times, don't worry. You can still pick this book up. It gives you enough information that you don't you have the gist of what happened in the previous miniseries.
Good.
So, in Fire Carrier #1, part 1 of 5, Crook and the younglings have escaped the attacking pirates, but find themselves facing a new problem. The damage they sustained in the attack has them, well, plummeting to the surface of Arkinia at an accelerated rate.
Hooray!
After crash landing and meeting up with the government and, the Empire.
Oh joy, the Empire. Gotta love the Empire.
They are very quickly moved to a refugee camp where they meet up with an old friend. I enjoyed this book. I liked the art. I liked that it gave me enough in the story itself to piece together what happened, and I didn't feel completely lost. We got character names in the first couple of pages. It just was well executed to let people come into this one without having read Dark Times. So, if you like Star Wars, if you like the era when the Empire is firming up their control before the Rebel Alliance begins, pick this one up. Give it a chance, check it out. It's full of Jedis and crashing ships and refugees and some Darth Vader, and it's really cool. You should pick it up and try it.
Little tiny Admiral Akbars.
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Alright, and last up this week is my pick of the week. It's Fairy Quest #1. And this one's by Jenkins and Humberto Ramos. So it's got your superhero type artist on board. But in this one, in the world of Fablewood, Fairy tale characters live side by side, but they must keep their stories straight under the watchful eye of Mr. Grimm and his Think Police. Now,
That's cool.
Now, Red Riding Hood and her friend, the Big Bad Wolf, must escape and find sanctuary in a place called the Real World.
That sounds like it's really good. I'm very sad that I didn't get to read that.
It's a fantastic read. The art is just beautiful to look at and really just brings you into this world. And it's a Ramos book, so you know that the art's going to be good. But he just goes to a whole nother level in the stylistic choices that he makes, and it just works beautifully in this book.
I agree.
Now, I read this about a couple years ago when it was originally released in Europe, and I could not wait to get this in English, and finally it's here. It's only a 2-issue series, so you don't have much of an investment to make, and it's just a fantastic story with fantastic characters, and the art is simply gorgeous.
Can you liken it to Finding Gossamer? Because that's sort of how the art felt to me.
It's kind of in that vein.
Okay.
It's also Princeless in vein as well, with fairy tales and stuff like that. And basically, you can't mess up your fairy tale, or the Think Police will come after you and wipe your mind and stuff.
Reset you back to your original fairy tale?
Basically, yeah.
That's kind of really cool.
Yeah, and it's kind of dark and spooky as well. And the fact that Red is now the best friend of the Big Bad Wolf, I mean, and they treat each other like they like each other, so it's great. I mean,
that's cool.
And there's a real friendship bond and everything, and it just, you follow it through the adventure, and it just works. And it's a beautiful thing, and I highly recommend it, not just for us as adults, but also for kids. It's not terribly dark, and it's just a lot of fun to read. So if you're a comics fan, do yourself a favor, check this one out. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So I'm really looking forward to number 2 in the next month or so. So do yourself a favor, check this one out. Alright, so that brings us to the close of another exciting episode. We're gonna probably go off and do some things like sleep.
Sleeping's nice. However, what you guys should all do on Saturday, the 9th of February, instead of sleeping, is go to your local comic shop or your local sports retailer in Canada and participate in National Hockey Card Day.
Ah, yes, National Hockey Card Day.
The U.S. is the following Saturday, I'm just being told. And if you're looking for information about the Canadian National Hockey Card Day, look down in the doobly-doo, we'll have a link.
Yep, we'll see you next week.